So, Arvel, you would have been sent an address by Mason, directing you to an abandoned warehouse somewhere in the south of the city. As you arrive, it's as abandoned warehouses go, it's pretty standard, and you'd enter inside to see it's quite dusty and kind of in a sorry state, but not like complete disrepair. And you'd go up a couple of floors, and you'd find Mason in quite a large open room, stone floors, some pillars, and he'd kind of just be leaning up against the wall on his phone, and you'd see like some bottles and some targets kind of set up, and Mason just kind of sitting there, and he's got a bag with him.
Evening, Mason.
Arvel, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How have you been?
Not the worst, but well, I've been a little busy, but
yeah, fair enough. I mean, how was Elysium? Quite the eventful night.
Well, yep, it certainly happened.
That's a word for it.
Yeah.
So,
but we did get to watch Isaac get his ass handed to him. So.
Did. I was not expecting it to be so
graphic.
Violent. Yeah, violent.
Yeah, well, Catholics, eh?
Vlatsky, more like. I don't think he's a full representation of all the sanctum. He's a bit on the looser end. But anyway, so you'd like to know how to shoot a gun?
Yeah, well, given current circumstances, I think it's about time I learn how.
Yeah, it's at the very least knowing how to defend yourself is useful. Well then, and Mason will kind of go to the bag and he'll pull out just a pistol and just hand it over to him.
Okay, I will take the pistol.
Have you ever fired a gun before?
Like in real life? No.
I'm Mason asking Arvel.
Yeah. Well, video games when I was mortal, but not like. No, I've not used one.
Fair enough. Well, then Mason will kind of just go through the basics, like the safety and mag release and reloading and all that kind of thing. That's whenever you're just have the gun on you and you're not looking to use it, make sure the safety's always on. Misfires can happen and causes more mess than it's worth.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to make sure that you have a stable stance, and Mason will kind of like get into position, like keep making sure his feet are square and have a good or wide base, and make sure you give yourself enough stability with your arm so that the gun doesn't fly back. There's recoil to it. We can handle that a bit better, given our nature and our lack of nerve, but there's still a kick to it that you have to control. And Mason would then just demonstrate, and he would line up a shot and fire at one of the targets.
Okay.
It's fairly simple, but
yeah,
you have to practice at it.
Arvel gives it a try, misses completely.
As I said, practice makes perfect. No one's a crack shot when they start. So, is there anything particular that's made you think now's the time to learn how to do this?
Well, I mean, what with all the talk of the chieftain and the Strix, and there were a shitload of revenants running about. I mean, the city basically looks like it's about to go into a all-out civil war, and I've already seen what that looks like.
Yeah.
And this is a way bigger city.
How long did it last before you left?
I think the fighting had started for about 2 days before I left. The city was half on fire by the time.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
No. Hopefully we won't come to that. But I think a lot of different elements are getting to their boiling points.
Yeah, it seems that way. He sort of continues trying, maybe manages to hit one of the targets, but not a very central shot. What's the deal between you and Sabina? You seemed close.
Yeah, we were friends when she was brought in as Bob's ghoul. He sent her over to talk to me, and we kind of struck up a friendship. And I've tried to look out for her as best I can. For all this, she is just was just a 16-year-old girl after all.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't exactly a pleasant embrace either. He kind of lines up another shot, misses. God damn it.
You'll get there. But what do you mean?
He just kind of gives you a look and raises an eyebrow. I mean, we both know what really happened, not what Anya told the prince.
Not that fucking effectively PR bullshit, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's messy.
Yeah.
And God knows why Anya covering for Martina, but there we go.
Up another shot and fires, and yeah, you did seem particularly annoyed at the whole ordeal.
I once said to Sabina, I was telling her for months that ever since rumours started to come about people wanting to embrace her, I said to her that she needed to leave the city, get out of here. Otherwise, she was gonna die sooner or later. And I said to her that I didn't want to hear her heart. I didn't want to meet up with her one night and not hear her heartbeat. And not only did I not hear her heartbeat, I heard it stop.
It's not exactly an easy situation to leave. You should understand that.
No, I know. I know she had family here. She had people that she was cultivating and talking to and all the rest. She had opportunities. And what gets me is that she kept saying that she wanted to remain a ghoul for years. But I don't buy it.
Yeah, well, Martina didn't exactly give her a choice when she drained the blood out of her.
No, I know.
She certainly didn't want to die. I felt that much.
Don't get me started on Martina.
Yeah, well, I don't blame Anya, honestly. Martina's not exactly the kind of person you want to piss off, from what I hear. Never spoken to her, but I've heard stories.
She's definitely not the kind of person you want to piss off, but
At the very least, Anya's got leverage over her now.
so do you, it seems.
I don't really care.
You're not going to do anything with this.
Not much point.
True. Why make two councillors angry? Put a
Yeah.
target on your back. You know, it is what it is, and there's nothing that can be done about it now.
Arvel lines up another shot and manages to actually hit the target pretty square on.
There you go. You're getting it.
Yeah.
I heard from Anya that you were asking around members of the circle.
Yeah. Yeah, why'd you join? If you don't mind me asking.
When I was still the acting constable, I was unaligned, and when the 4th of July happened with the long night and everything, the people I thought would be fighting with me left me to fight on my own, and then the circle stepped up to fight by my side. And Anya, I saw things. Anya showed me things, showed me more. I don't know if it was the mother or God or something else, but she showed me that there was something more. And she made me feel valued in a way that the court hadn't made me feel up to that point, not just as a resource, but as a person. But I don't know if that was genuine, or if that was taking advantage of a vulnerable individual.
Interesting.
Why? Are you interested in joining?
I've, in my entire life, remained unaligned from covenants. Although for most of it, I wasn't on my own. Regardless of not having a covenant, there was always someone that had my back. But, well, you saw how I entered the city. I'm a refugee. I don't exactly have that person with me anymore.
No.
I don't know for sure, but I'm just weighing my options.
I understand. Do you have any principles that you stick to, that you try to adhere to?
I've been dead 50 years. They go after the first decade or so.
Very well. Fair enough. Well, then, honestly, if you're looking for people to watch your back, the circle's one of the best places to be. They look after their own. They're loyal to each other. If you don't mind, if you can excuse certain things, then you shouldn't have much problem over there. As long as you pull your weight and prove as loyal to them as they are to you, as they're willing to be to you.
Fair enough.
But it's a big commitment. And Mason kind of rolls up his sleeve and showing the brand. It's quite the entry fee.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, wow.
Another one of Vlatsky's edicts.
Of course it is. Really has it out for you guys.
Well, I don't exactly blame him entirely. He's mad, but Every covenant's got a bit of that.
Suppose so.
And we're talking about if you're looking for people to watch your back, covenant or no, you know, we're clanmates.
Yeah.
I've got your back.
Thanks. He sort of fires the last shot in the magazine. Thanks for the lesson. He kind of hands you the gun back. Do it again sometime.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll see you around, Mason.
Take care of yourself, Arvel.
He walks off.
And Mason will finish clearing up stuff, pack some of the things back into his bag, and then he will also head out.